Good morning, guys. So it's day two, it's the 24th of August, and it's about 5:10 a.m. here in Betong, Thailand. So, unfortunately, things have taken a turn. From what I see in the news, things in the provinces of Yala and Patani are not looking really good as of yesterday. I think there've been like some series of insurgent incidents. So from what I see, there's a lot of recommendation and opinions of not traveling to those provinces if it's not urgent travel. So what I'll be doing is I'll be basically taking a turn and returning from Betong back to Malaysia. So it's about 5:10 a.m. now, and as I was mentioning, I met the famous YouTube channel Katan Murray here in Betong, Thailand, where I stay in Butterfly Hotel. So we have both decided that we'll be departing around 6 a.m. today. So we're just doing our packing. I've done my packing already. Everything is packed up. I I'm gonna be we'll so my plan is we'll exit. So I told Cotton Murray that let's just exit safely together, and once we are back in Malaysia, he can decide. I think his aim is to head back home, and for me, since I've always wanted to explore Kedah and Aloseta, so I'm planning to go to the west to Jerai, Gunung Jerai. So I'll plan to go to Gunung Jerai, and then from there we'll see. I'm still thinking if I should then stay in Kedah for a night, explore it more. Otherwise, I'll head south down and go to Fraser's Hill. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes, and I'll keep you posted. So, yeah, thanks for following the journey. So I decided that when I was reaching the Betong immigration border, that you know what, something in my heart just told me, I should just go for what I had already planned because I was really longing to ride South Thailand. So I decided to just take a leap of faith. I did a U-turn. I said my goodbyes to Cotton Murray, and there it was, me and the road ahead, something I really wanted to explore. And with faith in God, I continued on, and I was taken aback. The breathtaking views early in the morning, the misty roads of the 410s, Betong's famous 410 road. I never felt any sense of fear at all. As I rode past, I witnessed children walking to school, laughing with their friends and walking, parents sending their children, parents dropping their children, and children sitting on pickup trucks behind as I was passing them, and I smiled at them. So it was a very beautiful sight. So guys, I'm along Route 410, and I'm riding from Betong to Yala and Patani, and the sights are just mesmerizing, all over. You keep wanting to pit stop and just stop the bike, but you can't be stopping all the way. So I've stopped here now. This is a bridge pass. We are continuing along Route 410, I see quite a number of people stopping to just take some pictures, and it's beautiful, you know. This this road actually reminds me of the ride I had taken from Singapore all the way to China border, and especially when I was riding through Laos. That must definitely be one of the best rides I've had in my life. And we were going through mountain passes, and it was elevated, and you know, the mist and the mountains, and you're cutting down and up and left and right. Amazing, you know. So brings back very good memories, and I'm glad that, you know, I'm on this ride. And yeah, you know, we'll catch up very soon. And soon after finishing route 410, we entered highway 43, which is actually one of the main highways in southern Thailand, linking Pattani province to Songkhla province. So it was mainly a very flat highway, as you can see. Kilometers of flat road, and this also reminded me, as I was riding on this road, the highways which I had taken from above Bangkok as I went to Chiang Mai. So here I am. I've been riding on Route 410 for quite a while, and I passed by Yala town, and then now I've got into Route 418, which leads to Pattani. And now I'm at the end of Route 418, where I'm meant to take the turn on the left to Songkhla. Route 43. This route will also lead me to Hat Yai, which is where I'll see from there. Maybe I will, if I can and able to, I'll push to Patalong also. So yeah, let's see. And yeah, let the ride continue. And yeah, you know, everything is fine. Everything is fine out here, and I think we are now out of the worrying zone. So I think we are in good hands now. Now it's just time to push on and enjoy beautiful Thailand. And it brings back a lot of memories. Since leaving Betong, I've been riding now 156 kilometers through mountain passes, and then straight roads, long bends, tight corners. So yeah, and my total for the trip since riding from Singapore is 930.7 kilometers, and it's about 10:27 a.m. It's 9:27 a.m. Sorry, it's 10:27 in Singapore. Hey guys, so after battling the heat of Thailand, we rode all the way from Hat Yai through Phatthalung, and we have reached the famous Route 41, Cowboy Town, Phatthalung. It's indeed an accomplishment for myself to come this far on the southern Thailand portion. So here we go. This is it, the Route 41. So you got a steakhouse here. You got the coffee salon. We see a couple of bikes here today, and also a couple of bikes there lined up. Let's go and take a look. Cowboy Town, Phatthalung. Yep. Alright, man. I'm gonna go and get some rest. Take off my jacket, which I'm smeltering hot in. My helmet. and then I'm gonna just relax. Here we are, Route 41, the famous Route 41, Cowboy Town, Phatthalung. You can see the markings. Vientiane is 1,490 kilometers. Kuala Lumpur is 653 kilometers. Singapore is a whopping 1,010 kilometers. It's a really hot day, you can see. Sun is blaring. Phuket is 348 kilometers. Chiang Mai, Mae Hon Song, there you go. And then Bangkok, 834 kilometers. It's quite a nice ambience. Route 41. You can see people chilling, enjoying the vibe here. Nice fountain. It's not overcrowded today, which is a good thing. So I'm gonna really now just take some rest and then have some food, which I haven't had breakfast since morning, since I left Betong, and hopefully get ready for the ride back to Hat Yai, because I'm planning to sleep over in Hat Yai instead of just staying here in Patalong. So now it's just a bit of shopping time, eating time, and then I'll rest for a good 20-30 minutes before I start heading back. The good thing is the route is all littered, so I think I can do it. Just need to get to Hat Yai later on. So I'll bring you in later to see the sticker shop and the food when I order it. I'll just get sorted out right now. Hi guys, so now I'm all settled and I've taken out everything from my bike and I've parked it nicely. I've cooled myself down and I've already ordered my food. So you have the inside portion of the Route 41 cafe, which is very nice because it's air conditioned here and the vibe is quite nice. So you got all these billboards showing Route 41, which just gives you that vibe, owing to the fact that you have traveled so far by your bike. You feel quite accomplished, I would say. They have a bunch of Western Thai food. So I got like this Thai rice with an egg and some chicken and garlic bread and some iced tea. So just gonna be enjoying my food right now. And yeah, hopefully, once I'm done and I'm settled, I'll bring you to the sticker shop and the jerseys and we can take a look and go around there, yeah? So, yeah, I'll catch you all later. So I finished my meal and this is the facing Route 41, the Lucky Gate. I'll snap a picture of myself later. So this is where you can dine in, just inside this door, like she went in. If you have a sticker, you can paste it over here. And now I'll just be walking to the other door where it houses the souvenirs and stickers which you can buy. Over here, this is where you can buy stickers and jerseys featuring the famous Route 41. So over here you have the stickers, the famous stickers which you can buy, and all sorts of different apparel. So I'll just check it out and I'll come back in a while. So I've made my pick. Through her recommendation, she said that this is the more original one. The blue and red Route 41 is the original color. I mean, rather than taking the yellow colored sticker. So I'm getting the Route 41. I think this size is what I'll be placing on my bike. And she was also sharing that the red shirt is the popular one. So if you all come to swim bike, you might want to take this shirt, Route 41. It is quite popular. I got the long sleeve of it. And can I see the behind? Route 41, yeah. So come and visit Thailand, Route 41, Cowboy, Patalong, and shop for your apparels. In this shop, they only sell Route 41 items, so you won't get other routes. So it's best to make this journey and get this sticker and accomplish your goal of riding here. Thank you. After leaving Route 41, Cowboy Town, Patalong, I decided to ride to the famous viral biker point, or not just a place which is popular amongst the riders and bikers, but also car enthusiasts or anybody for that matter, where it's a 7-Eleven facing like a Mount Fuji look-alike. So I went there and to get some pictures snapped, and I'll throw it in at the end of the video. What I also met a group of bikers from Seremban. They were coming down from Phuket. They spent 2 days in Phuket, 2 nights in Phuket, and they were riding down to Seremban back home. So we chit-chatted for a bit, and like they were more than happy for me to accompany them, because at first I was suggesting I was going to be heading to Hat Yai, which was my original plan to stay over, but then I was also sharing with them about my plans of going and riding up Gunung Jarai the next day. So they suggested, why not you just, if you don't really have anything urgent to want to see or explore in Hat Yai, might as well just push back and head to Malaysia tonight. So at first I agreed to follow them, and then after a while I changed my mind. I said I will just set off alone, and that's really when things started to go a bit downhill for me. So as I was riding and I was getting good pace to reach the border, because I was really planning to cross by a different border crossing, be it Wang Kalian or Padang Besar, and they had advised that the border closes at 6:30 p.m. So I had like about a good 2.5-3 hours to get there. And however, while I was making good pace, that's when things went downward for me. So as I was riding, I felt a sudden jolt, and then when I quickly pulled to the side and I saw the raincoat had fell and caught in the chain. After some effort, I managed to pull it out, and I also managed to find someone who was just passing by, and he managed to have a Swiss knife with him to cut a part of the fender which got totally bent, and it was now in a position where it kept hitting the chain. So I managed to get that done, and then I was still riding slowly. Hi guys, so I'm already at Sadao border, just like a 1 kilometer or less than 1 kilometer from Sadao border. I was just stopping at the masjid to rest myself and wash myself. I was sweating, and like my hands were all filled with the grease and the grim from the whole chain experience which I faced. So I really just wanted to wash up myself and clean myself. Now that I'm all clean and sat down and also saw the map, and I still haven't really figured out where I want to to stop to spend the night. But I know Gunung Jerai is somewhere near. It's near Gurun, the area of Gurun in Alu Seta. And so now, as we are almost approaching, you can see right ahead is the border, the Sadao border. So we are just about arriving, and it's about 6:30 p.m. It's about 6 p.m. Thai time, so it's about 7 o'clock in Malaysia, Singapore. Yeah, you can see in my display 7:13. So we're just gonna clear the border as quickly as we can, and then try and make way south to Gurun as much as we can. Alright guys, we are done with the Thailand side. I returned my TM2 form, gave my passport for them to stamp again, as well as you need to give them 20 baht. Yeah, so now we are heading to Malaysia. So here we can see okay, a bit of confusion for me. So I had to make a U-turn, and then I see now Bukit Kayu Hitam. Okay, I don't know, just follow the way lah, follow the crowd. I guess these guys know better. But anyway, confirm with some of the officers this is the right way now to Bukit Kayu Hitam. I guess if I went straight, it was a long cut. So yeah, just follow the bikes lah. We go red, go, don't go, just go. Okay lah, just go. Okay, I better don't get into trouble. I better off my camera soon. I'm gonna off it now. Just for awareness, yeah. So as you turn in, there's just one very small lane which is showing for bikes. You can see right here, it mentions bike lane. So just go only lah. Just go only. Got my passport, Malaysia passport stamp. So when I came in from Singapore, I didn't go through the NICE. I purposely went through the manual counter to get the chop because I knew I'll be entering Thailand. So I just wanted to get the departure chop also. I mean, I want them to note that I've got a stamp lah. So I guess, yeah, this is it. What's happening here? Okay, I don't know what's happening with the cars, but I just follow the truck and this PPP car. Just whack. Already clear everything. Cleared for bikes was relatively very fast. I think I cleared everything in like 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Literally no wait lah. Okay, better. I just play safe to close the camera because the problem with the DJI Osmo, right? It also from the front you can see the screen, so they can tell it's on. So if they happen to see some light from the front, then they maybe busybodies, the person, his mood not happy, then he want to pull you over, then get you to review all the footage, whatever not. So just play safe lah. So anyway, as I was coming in, it was the very last left lane is for bikes lah. So just use that, then you clear already. Now you are in already lah in Malaysia. So as we follow this route straight down, we'll be entering the North-South Highway. If you can, I'm not sure whether you can see it from the footage yet, but I can see the green signboard. The fact that you can see the green signboard, you are in the safe zone already lah. You're not in a small road, you are in the major expressway, so you can chiong only. So I'll chiong. I got 115 click. I'll chiong as much as I can. Try get there by 9. Wherever I want to go, Alo Seta, then I'll tikam lah, just find some hotel there, then should be okay lah. Get some good rest, and then tomorrow we ascend Gunung Jerai. At a time of such instances of challenges. So basically that was what I was mentioning earlier. So coming back to that, right, now I feel quite refreshed lah. I feel quite happy also. I feel quite safe also lah, because Malaysia is also so-called like home lah to me. I mean, the fact that I live in Singapore, Singaporean, but the thing is that, you know, right, you come to Malaysia so often, Malaysia is also like your second easy to go destination as you ride your bike. It all starts from Malaysia. So I feel a bit relaxed. I've really literally marked and checked all the things I want to do in Thailand. I mean, I could do more shopping. Was not all for that lah. The intention was the plane ride, man, to burn it through the sun, burn the miles, reach those certain milestone marks like Patalong, Route 41, Betong 410, all check lah. I mean, had the misty rides, 100 corners, 100 curves, all done lah. So now it's just straight road lah, you know. So yeah lah, I feel a bit happy because I reached Sadao safely. One piece, bike was in one piece, I was in one piece. Yeah, I was filled with dirt, sweat. I really felt quite stinky and like I really wanted to wash my hands, to wash my face properly. So I managed to pull up at a mosque, clean up myself, wash my hands, everything. I feel now quite refreshed lah, so I can at least, you know, focus on this last leg for the day. It's still not yet sunset. I mean, okay lah, it's 7:32 p.m. in Singapore, Malaysia timing lah. So basically in like a couple of minutes you'll see the sky turn dark already lah. Then you know it's night time already lah. So yeah lah, I mean, I will be riding a bit of night riding, so no problem, because like I say, I'm comfortable with Malaysia lah. I feel safe here. So right now my next focus is push to Alu Seta, find a place to accommodate myself for one night, whatever it is, shower, change properly, fresh new clothes, then I'll go and see if I can get something to eat lah. Also feeling quite hungry. Then after that, just basically go and get all my devices charged and go to sleep, man. Because tomorrow I'm intending to wake up pretty early also, like 5 a.m. or something, and set off, you know. So I want to ascend Gunung Jerai, check it out. Those riders I met at that 7-Eleven in Patalong, who were from Seremban, they were telling me that the food in Gunung Jerai very power. So okay lah, I never been to Gunung Jerai. Also looking forward lah, at least now after all the hard riding, treat myself with some nice food lah and relax lah, because now I can really so-called kind of like retreat from and mellow down from my intensity of riding, because I've done the things I want to do. So yeah, and then my next plan is after ascending Gunung Jerai, CC, look everything, I don't want to push myself on Wednesday to ride the full stretch to Singapore. So I'm going to try to see if I can make it at least to KL or like Seremban, then I spend a night there lah. Because on Wednesday I need to meet a friend at Malacca, so then I can slow ride down to Malacca, also chill a bit, maybe watch a movie or do something, makan a bit, then meet my friend, then also another slow ride lah to 200 click back to SG, so it won't be too taxing lah. So I will call it out for now, and I'll see you shortly once I reach Alu Seta. Hey guys, so I exited at Gurun because I think it will be close to this area. So I'm just now going inside the Gurun town, so we can see Gurun Alu Seta, and then on the other side is Jenyeng and Sik over there. So we'll just go and explore. I've never been to Gurun before, always only just past the Gurun R&R along the north-south, so it'll be interesting. I mean, sometimes it's good to venture a little in a different city in Malaysia. It's always the usual Malacca, Kuala Lumpur, Mersing, Kuantan, Kuala Terengganu, Ipoh, Penang. So I think sometimes you go smaller towns, it's just different vibe lah. Get a bit of more adventure. Always put yourself out of the comfort zone. So let's just see what Gurun has to offer. Maiden is here. Okay, let me see. My battery is almost 8% at least, so can't be using so much battery now. Let me just check. Maps, star. On a road trip. Just continue on. Just want to continue on, and then we'll go to Route 1. Trying to go to Route 1. Then that will bring me to the Gurun town. So let's just see how it goes from here. Because like I say, I haven't been here before, so I'm not very familiar with it. But yeah, there's Route 1, Alu Seta. So this should be it. Up the bridge to the right. Because I can't put my map because I only 7%, so I just try and tikam lah. Ooh, nice, fun. Catch you in a bit. So I'm here at this kebab and kopi. It's quite a nice place, quite very popular. In fact, I wanted to order my dinner here, but they were saying that the waiting time is almost more than half an hour, so I ended up just getting a kopi. It's called the kebab dan kopi. They seem to have Western food, your local Malay delights. Over here you see a very cute couple having a meal together. Very nice. It's got quite a nice ambience to it, and it's decked up quite nicely. You can see how it's so fancy. So this is in Gurun. So just as you exit Gurun, if you're coming from up north, from Thailand downwards, southbound, then you would exit 173 to Gurun, and you would come to the town of Gurun, and then you'll find kebab and kopi. So it's very nice. I spotted it and I thought it's quite quaint. So however, I think just that the waiting time is too long, so no worries, I'll just pick up a coffee. The coffee is really good too. So yeah, I'll just enjoy my little coffee, kebab dan kopi. Hello guys, so it's the 25th of August. Let me just see the time. Yeah, 25th of August, and it's 12:28 a.m. now. So the last we spoke was I was leaving Bukit Kayu Hitam, leaving Thailand around 6 something in the evening, basically 7 p.m. Malaysia timing, and I was about to head to Alu Seta and pit for the night and get an accommodation. I ended up riding to Gurun and trying to find some accommodation there, but I couldn't find anything. So I just did my prayers, and then after that I found a place to sit down and eat, but they said the waiting time was quite long, so I ended up just having a latte there. So I've not really had my dinner yet, and now I'm just deciding. Then after that I just decided to ride to KL. So it was 400 kilometers to KL. So now I topped up at Gurun, and then after which now I've just pitted at Tapa R&R. So I've rode about 260 kilometers now. I've got about 140-ish to go to KL, and it's about 12 a.m. now. So the last meal I had was in Patalong, which was for lunch, and then now I'm just gonna have some water and a biscuit. I haven't yet booked any hotel, so when I get to KL I'll see. So it's really a full day of riding, and it really can test you very much in terms of like endurance and like long distance riding and whatnot. You know, like from early morning you are riding from Betong to Patani and like taking the mountain roads, and then from riding straight all the way from Hat Yai to Patalong, battling the heat of the day in Thailand. And I didn't have my gloves at that time, so my like arms were all burned. But yeah, you know, it's really a test. And then, you know, also a hiccup where I had to cut this, so this part was all cut because of the fact that the entire raincoat went inside the chain and got wrapped around. So also another hiccup there lah. So yeah, it's been a long day, but you know, definitely a fruitful one.